do that?
Yes?
What up, Rebecca? Hey, no problem, Rebecca. Just happy to hear that you are the bomb, per usual. Oh, typing and walking, not my forte, so no issues. Put me on that one.
I think the college is due for a change
Rebecca?
in leadership. All right, then.
You are new, yes? Have you mastered the expert-level distraction spells yet? It is good to finally be around mages who may be able to keep up with J'zargo. Mages in Cyrodiil are all about politics. The Synod and the College of Whispers are too busy guarding secrets to bother to teach. Skyrim was not J'zargo's first choice, but Winterhold is removed from politics, dedicated to study. This is the place for J'zargo to become great.
Chat.
Oh, the only reason you could disagree is because you are losing so badly you cannot see it. There is much for J'zargo to... There is skill in magic, there is charm, and there is a strong will. J'zargo will be successful. Of this there is no doubt.
Oh, that is sick. Wait. Oh. Wow, Rebecca can run in Fortnite. Okay, I see. Wow, that's really cool, Rebecca.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
That's really cool.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim. I'm sure you can figure it out on your own. If you can't, no, I have enough to keep me busy. View it as a chance to hone your craft. The local... You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
It's good that he can teach me to enchant.
You can see me? Confound it all, I was quite sure I was invisible. Or at least transparent. Take a look.
It is a little thing. I do like muffle. I'll probably need that. I'll go ahead and get that. Ooh. Gold or legend?
Is someone there? Over here!
What the heck? Why are they attacking me in the college? What? What? I've never had that happen. What the heck? That's so odd.
I think the college is due for a change in leadership.
Wow, that's weird. I've never had that happen. I'm just going to remember this. Oof, what a wild game.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not...
What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Oh jeez, I messed up.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
There are few places where one can pursue... Take a look.
Undying goes. Consumes all meds. Interesting.
All right then.
Didn't want that. Use that a lot right now. I haven't got to use them too much. Sivdur's Respite. Okay, let's go. The Sivdur's Respite. Make sure I don't, for some reason, not have, yeah, plenty of room to carry stuff. This mouth breather still. I see we're a defender of dragons lie and rest here. Some place here. Oh, I haven't got the things yet. Why did it tell me to go here then? Whoops. Ooh. Hope to enter to. That's what I thought. Oh well, minor inconvenience.
You've
been a good
look
friend
like
to me.
a pilgrim.
That means something.
Why bother visiting Iverstead?
We don't get many visitors through here. Unless... If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east. There ain't much more to... Look, I've seen one of the spirits with my very own eyes. When it glared at me, I swear it burned right through my soul.
Beckett's so cool. You can watch or run in Skyrim.
Fortunately, they seem to be sticking to the barrow. I think they're guarding it. Certainly isn't helping my business any. If you think there's anything you can do, be my guest.
Leave this place.
Whoa.
Leave this place.
Spooky. Easy as pie. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. Lots of traps, I see. A ton of traps, good grief. Wow. This guy's not going down easily. don't think I'll be able to. This guy is perhaps above my level right now, so I'm not doing any damage to him. Let's try one more time. Maybe use a shock. He only uses magic. Not a chance. We're gonna have to hold that quest. Okay. Good work, skeleton minion. Spirits, blah blah blah. Yeah. Good night, skeleton.
Those bears are making Miss Temba so angry. I hope you can do something about them. Hello, my friend. What can I do for you on such a fine day?
These damn bears are driving me crazy! This has to be the worst place in Skyrim to run a mill. Are you kidding? Tell you what, bring me 10 of their pelts from anywhere in Skyrim. I'll gladly pay you for thinning out the herd.
We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High.
Let me see that. I can't believe this.
It was all just a fabrication of this Windelius character. I can't believe we were so stupid. Well, least I can do is give you something for taking care of him. If you won't accept it as a payment, consider it a gift.
Sapphire Dragon Claw. Only thing is, there's a guy guarding who's way too high.
Stop by for a drink.
For me, but that's okay. Gonna have to put that legend on the back burner. Galder legend we could do, but we'll just speak to Tolfdir.
It's always encouraging to see the younger generation spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful discovery? Is that the one about something buried beneath Saarthal? Something that men and Mare fought over? I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. Whatever this is, its beauty is like nothing I've ever seen before. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Ayleid, Dwemer, Daedric, not even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must...
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go.
One of the few things that keep us in
Really?
touch with
Well,
the
allow me
rest
to
of
clarify
Skyrim.
the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Aldmeri Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
Am I just supposed to follow you?
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here, and then he will be removed from college grounds.
Oh, what happened?
Oh, he's here.
Please do not be alarmed. I mean you no harm. It is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my Order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is immensely powerful. The world is not ready for it. If it remains here, it will be misused. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. Rather, something will happen soon, something that cannot be avoided. Unfortunately, the future is as obscure to us as it is to you. The overwhelming power of the Eye makes it difficult for us to see. I fear I have already overstepped the bounds of my order, but I will offer this. Seek out the Augur of Dunlane here in your college. His perception may be more coherent than ours. He was once a student here at the college. Now he is something different. I presume you refer to Ancano's distaste for the Psijic Order. The Thalmor see our order as a threat because we have power, and we will not allow them to control us. I assure you that we mean you no harm. I am unsure. He is somewhere within the college. Surely one of your colleagues must know his location. I am sorry I cannot provide you with further help, but this conversation requires a great deal of effort on my part. Now, I'm afraid I must leave you. It is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry. Were you about to say something?
You must excuse me. I shouldn't be here.
Well, what is the meaning of this?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy. You asked to see a specific member of the college. Here he is. Now what is it that you want?
There's been a misunderstanding. Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
What? What trickery is this? You're not going anywhere until I find out what you're up to.
I am not up to anything. I apologize if I have offended you in any way.
We will see about this.
I'm not sure what happened. A monk from the Psijic Order. Here after all these years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. What you learn here will last you a lifetime. Several, if you're... Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Mm-hmm.
If you have a moment, could you help me with something? I know I can't tell if he expects me to blow myself up or to try. Didn't you know? Before the Oblivion Crisis, many elves called Winterhold their home. After, growing distrust of magic made life difficult for many. Others returned home after the Red Year. Winterhold itself died in the years between then and now. What's left out there? So far, I just want to learn. I don't want to think about what... Huh? That sounds ominous. Did you ask Mirabelle? She runs things around here. We're all trying to... Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really. Would you be willing to assist? Oh, good. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There.
Always
Now I
to see the younger
Oh dear,
generations embracing
that wasn't supposed to happen. Do you feel all right? You look very, green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results. It's not. It shouldn't be. You'll be back to normal in no time. And when you are, we can try this again, and I'll be sure to get it right. I'd better get going. I still need some help. If you can spare the... Exactly as I said it would. Now, are you ready to try again? I am confident it will work. This will be worth it. Okay, now don't move at all. Oh my. That isn't right. Just wait. I can fix this.
I'm a cow.
Oh no, that's not it. Oh.
I'm a horse.
Let me try again. This really isn't turning out the way I'd hoped. I'll get it right this time. I swear. There. All better. Well, it all worked out in the end, didn't it? Oh, no, it hasn't. Let's be honest. I have a long way to go before I'm ready for the kind of advanced magic I've been attempting. But at least I know where to start now. Thank you. You've been a great help to me. Until next time.
Hey, I assisted the people of Winterhold.
I need your help with something. Something private. Yes, but it needs to be kept quiet. I may have entered into an agreement with... It was a mistake, and now I want back what I gave him. But he won't deal with me. Talk to him. See what it'll take to get my amulet back. I know he's from the Thalmor, and that he claims to be here simply as an advisor. I also know that no one really believes that. I've been trying to avoid him, honestly. I told you. I know they've... But no matter how poorly they may have treated me, they're still my family. I didn't consider that until... It doesn't matter. Just talk to him. See if you can convince him to give my amulet back. I'd better get going.
Hello, Tolfdir. That does not look comfortable.
It's always encouraging to see the... Well now, my goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the Midden, but I haven't checked. Are you going to see him? Do tell him hello for me, won't you? Underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful. The college will... here for you no matter what. We always look after our own.
Let me give you a bit of advice. You want to work on something that's not officially allowed? Don't tell anyone you're doing it. There are some experiments the college frowns on, if they're aware of them, of course. Oh my, how precious. Onmund is too afraid to deal with me. I'll make this very simple for you. So, there's nothing more to be said. Yes, you see, the thing is, I'm not concerned with everyone's best interest. I've already made it very clear that all of my trade... Look how Onmund gave up the first time. All right, let's pretend for a moment that a certain Let's also pretend that he traded some valuable items for said staff. And it was only later that it was realized that this individual might misuse such a staff. The resulting disaster would reflect quite poorly on everyone involved. You follow? You're not very good at this, are you? Look, I traded a staff to someone and found out later that was a bad idea, so I'd like the staff back. It's an entirely different situation. I don't expect you to comprehend the nuances of these matters. Regardless, I'm making you a very simple offer. You get me the staff, and I give you Onmund's precious amulet. Yes, I thought we'd gotten Onmund's amulet in exchange for my Finally, we have an agreement. I look forward to having it back soon. The sooner the better, in fact.
Crab Wallow Slope. Well, of course it'd be at Crag Wallow Slope.
someone there.
What was that? Where are you? There you are. Boost! At it. Fire, frost, or lightning, you will suffer at my hand. Boost!
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
Is it true? One of the Psijics was here in the college?
It is indeed. Huh.
Even with the college's laid-back attitude, pleasure doing business with you. Shh. All right, let's not overdo it. Meet me in my quarters.
We're here.
There are some experiments the college... I hope you've got some coin. Let's just take a look, then.
Let's go ahead and we'll get the rune and elemental bolt.
Till next time. If you ever need something, especially something hard to come by, let me know.
No one's heard from the Psijic Order in so many years. Hard to believe one would just suddenly show up here. I didn't think he'd really give it back. Thank you, friend. It's good to know I can count on you. I'd better get going.
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend? I don't really know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. I don't care how many Then by my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Winterhold. I grant you this weapon from the armory to serve as your badge of office. I'll also notify the guards of your new title. Wouldn't want them to think you're part of the common rabble now. Until next time. You know, Winterhold used to be the seat of power in Skyrim. Now it's a shell.
People won't say it, but they're afraid of me, so they leave me alone.
Keep clear of the college and keep yourself out of trouble.
What quest shall we do next? Let's visit the shrine of Azura. Yeah, it's not too far. Shrine of Azura. Quick little overview on... Oh, there's the Shrine of Azura right up there. These are Daedra, so... Skyrim's got lore out the wazoo. But basically, the Daedra are basically Greek gods. And then there's also... like the Divines, which are a whole little separate type thing. The Daedra live in different... But basically, the Daedra are Greek gods, basically. They meddle, they're kind of nefarious. Some are decent, some are mischievous, and some are just, like, evil. So... yeah. But Azura is usually one of the good ones. But we'll see.
Azura has seen your coming, traveler. It was not curiosity, but fate that has led you here. Azura has given me the gift of foresight. I had a vision of you walking up the steps to this altar, long before you were born. You have been chosen to be her champion. I know it is unexpected, but do not worry. It will all unfold as she has predicted. You must go to a fortress, endangered by water, yet untouched by it. Inside, you will find an elven mage who can turn the brightest star as black as night. It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the fortress may refer to Winterhold. Ask if they know this elven enchanter. She is the goddess of dawn and dusk. Azura sees into the twilight of the future and guides her followers through it. My people, the Dunmer, built it. We fled from Morrowind after Vardenfell erupted almost 200 years ago. Those of us who were faithful to Azura were given a vision that led us away from the island before the worst came. This shrine is our thanks to... Yes, there were others at first, but Azura's vision... But I refuse to abandon the shrine. The visions are a gift. Azura warns me of tragedy.
I think I know the elven mage they speak of.
Unless you're bringing me another round, you can just keep walking.
You want something from me?
I'm just trying to have a quiet drink here, all right?
If there's anything you need, just... The mages are up in the college. Then again, Elhokar might know. He's an old-timer from the college, but he has a room here. See ya.
Ooh, Staff of Arcane Authority. I'd love to steal that.
My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by. Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions. You're working with the Daedra? Right. Now tell me the one about the Argonian maid and the lusty baron. Just calm down. I'll tell you everything. What do you know about soul gems? They are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one. Azura's Star, a Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malyn Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning.
What was he planning?
Malyn wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Ilan Altar's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malyn went insane. I mentioned how the star is a soul. You can only store white souls in the star, belonging to the lesser creatures. As a mortal, Malyn's soul was black, so part of his work was breaking past Azura's rules. He was close before. Azura is no ordinary Daedra. She commands an entire realm inside of Oblivion. The more Malyn worked on the star, the more she was able to damn him. It started slowly at first. Malyn would see things that weren't there. Then he would yell at students over words they hadn't said. Then one day I walked in and Malyn had killed a student, and in a horrific moment of inspiration, he started using her soul for his work. The college would agree with you. But do you have any idea how many innocent lives were cut short just so Azura could have revenge? We're nothing to the Daedra. Pawns to move around, praise and punish as they see fit. Need something?
Nalta's Deep. I don't really feel like going there right now. We're staying up here. Let's head over to Dawnstar and do some quests through there. Chat is back. Dab. There's never a bad time to dab on. Don't want to deal with y'all right now. I'm just passing through. Making my way to Dawnstar. Just passing through. Whoa, whoops. Hit something. To our pass. Windward Ruins.
I work for the Wind Peak Inn. You should head on inside. Thoring runs the inn. Speak to him.
You've come to Dawnstar at a strange time, friend. Seems everyone in the town is having nightmares.
Nightmares, you say? No, we don't want that.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Classic.
Divine's sake, Skald. Who do you think we're threatening with our old
One of the
war
guards
boots?
said he saw
We're
a
not
mage
soldiers anymore.
Claimed it was one of
Ulrich
those
is
Sijic
wearing his
monks.
old Legion
Meant to
armor.
leave in school, I said.
What should I make of that?
He's proud of his service, Skald. The Legion taught us loyalty, and we're loyal to Dawnstar.
This isn't over. I catch you sending one letter to General Tullius. I'll have you both executed.
Oof.
Watch your hands around the legate.
You come to Dawnstar at a bad time. Tempers are fiery. Not a single man or woman in Dawnstar has gotten a good night's rest in days. We keep having the same nightmare, over and over. If people aren't tired, they're angry. And if they aren't angry, they're afraid. It's made keeping order a mess. I hear Mara has sent one of her priests to the inn to try to calm people down. But I don't know how much words will do now. Skald supports Ulfric's rebellion, and he doesn't like having a couple of old legionnaires living in his town. He's a fool. A dragon has attacked Helgen. Dawnstar needs the Empire now more than ever. Stay.
By the Divines, I'm tired.
The Jarl is tired. Be mindful of that.
I've been in charge of Dawnstar for over 35 years.
I'm Skald's housecarl.
Unless you're here to solve this nightmare problem, I don't need you. Don't bother me again unless it's important.
Well, let's go to the inn. I thought the Jarl would start the quest, but...
5, 9, I hate the waiting. God, stand the waiting.
Yeah, I agree, Rebecca. Yeah, you'll have to look up his voice work because he's been on, like, I know some Scooby-Doo cartoons or something like that.
What troubles you, my son? Yes? The entire town is being plagued by horrible nightmares. They're in serious danger, but I'm afraid there's little... These dreams are manifestations created by the Daedric Lord, Vermina. She has an awful hunger for our memories. In return, I must end her terrible influence over these people before the damage becomes permanent. I need to return to the source of the problem, to Nightcaller Temple. Perhaps you'd be willing to assist me in that regard. I've already said too much. I would simply ask that you trust me and help me end... Wonderful. My Lady Mara will be quite pleased. Nightcaller Temple is only a short walk from Dawnstar. Vermina resides in a strange realm known as Quagmire, a nightmarish land where reality shifts upon itself in seemingly impossible ways. From her citadel at the center, she reaches forth to collect our memories, leaving nothing in return apart from visions of horror and despair. Who can say? Perhaps she collects them for display like works of art in a nonsensical art gallery. Whatever the case may be, her intentions are far from benevolent. I promise to answer all of your questions. Follow me.
One side, coming through.
Watch it.
Need something? I'm late, gotta run.
Visions of horror and despair.
What the?
Let's go, dude.
Follow me. It's this way.
Urander, I'm be honest, you're going way too slow. Dawnstar's in trouble and you're walking, my guy.
It feels good to finally have a chance to help these people. Helplessly watching them suffer has been difficult.
tower on that hill is our destination. People around here call it the Tower of the Dawn.
Which tower?
I'm not familiar with the tower's history, but it was deserted for quite a long time before Nightcaller Temple was established inside.
Dog.
When the temple was active, the priests would rarely be seen in Dawnstar. They preferred to live a solitary existence. The temple's been abandoned for decades now. Ironic, isn't it? A ruin within a ruin. There's a small shrine to Mara I established inside the tower's entry hall. I was hoping to seek spiritual guidance from her.
Okay. Yep, there you go. Run! Run! Run with me! Run! Run! Run, my little buddy! Why are you stopping? Your stamina, it's pathetic. Your endurance, non-existent. Oh, by the way, Chad, I'm wearing my N64 shirt. I have to be careful not to hurt him with my elemental flare. So let me do choking grasp. That's usually a safe one to avoid damage.
Before we enter, I must warn you about the dangers that could be lurking within. Years ago, this temple was raided by an orc war party seeking revenge. They were being plagued by nightmares, just like the people of Dawnstar. No. Knowing they could never defeat the orcs, the priests of Vermina released what they called the Miasma, putting everyone to sleep. I'm concerned that when this place is unsealed, the miasma will dissipate and they'll awaken, both orcs and priests alike. The miasma was created by the priests of Vermina for their rituals. It's a gas that places the affected in a deep sleep. Because the rituals would last for months or even years, the miasma was designed to slow down the aging process. Sadly, yes. The longer an individual is exposed to the miasma, the more the mind can become damaged. Those who've been under the effect of it for extended periods of time have been known to lose their minds entirely.
Yikes.
In some cases, a few never awoke at all. Once we get inside, all will become clear.
Alright, I trust you. Not.
Give me just a moment, and I'll have this open. Now I can show you the source of the nightmares. Over here.
This must be the miasma.
Behold the Skull of Corruption, the source of Dawnstar's woes. We must reach the inner sanctum and destroy it. Come, there's no time to lose.
We're always quick saving, chat. Huh?
Time for your final rest.
Okay.
Damn it! The priest must have activated this barrier when the miasma was released.
Of course.
Impossible, actually. I wonder...
What? What is it?
There may be a way to bypass the barrier, but I must check their library and confirm it can be done. I suppose there's no point in concealing the truth any longer. My knowledge of this temple comes from personal experience. I was a priest of Vermina. When the orcs invaded the temple, I fled. I left my brothers and sisters here to die. I've spent the last few decades living in regret and seeking redemption from Mara. And by her benevolence, I will right my wrongs.
Let's do it then.
I still have my key to the library. Whenever you're ready, let's move on. Lore holds that the Skull of Corruption holds a constant hunger for the memory. The skull has been out of touch for so long, I fear it's gained the ability to... What it does with these memories is just conjecture, and an argument for scholars and historians to this very day. We mustn't tarry. The skull needs to be destroyed as soon as possible.
I agree. Let's go. I forgot to equip this.
It's just up here.
Good. Open it.
Be careful. We're certain to find more of the Awakened within.
I am certain I will kill them. Although I feel bad for killing them. I don't know if they've done anything wrong.
Yeah!
The varieties of Daedra. Lead onward, Harander.
This library used to be filled with arcane volumes. Now look at it. Almost everything's been burned. I hope the tome we need is still intact.
Yes, yes. I hope this as well. Awaken. Good work, Arander. Ah!
Barring any more interruptions, perhaps we can locate the information I need. We're looking for a book of alchemical recipes called The Dream Stride.
The Dream Stride.
The tome bears the likeness of Vermina on the cover. It should be here somewhere. Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Oh. Looks like it's up there.
If you'll check the shelves around the balcony, I'll check around the lower level.
Ah, yes. Yes, yes, of course. The Dream Stride. Well, I guess I should read it. It's a lot of words. I have it, Arander.
Let me take a look. Mara be praised. There is a way past the barrier to the inner sanctum.
Yes,
it involves a recipe for a liquid known as Vermina's torpor. Yes, the torpor grants an ability the priests of Vermina called the Dream Stride, using dreams to travel distances in the real world.
That's amazing.
Quite amazing, yes. Alchemy and the blessings of a divine. Sadly, I have yet to see it function in person. As a sworn priest of Mara, the elixir won't work for me. The torpor will only work for priests of Vermina, or the unaffiliated. All believe there is a laboratory in the East Wing. If we proceed there, we should be able to locate a sample.
Excellent. Let us proceed.
You'll be viewing the memory of another through your... Those around you will perceive you as normal. And thanks to all of these odd principles, there is quite a lot of debate as to whether this is really... I will watch over you as you slumber to ensure your safety. Otherwise, I am uncertain what will end your dream stride. Perhaps when Vermina's curious appetite has been filled.
Let us proceed.
The laboratory join.
They mustn't Wait! Where's
Kill the defiant!
Ah!
This is your last day!
Now that they've been dealt with, we need to find the torpor.
Yes.
It should be in us. I'll begin searching up here. The torpor should be in a tall bottle with dark liquid. If you find it, bring it to me.
All these perfect little things are potion of resist shock. Lots of good stuff in here. We'll need it for our journeys ahead.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Ooh, resist fire. Okay. Mom's calling.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with? I'm relieved you discovered a bottle intact. This place... So, I've taken us this far. Dawnstar's fate. I understand your hesitation, but I promise...
The orcs have breached the inner sanctum, Brother Varen.
We must hold. We can't allow the skull to fall into their hands.
But no more than a handful of us remain, brother.
Then we have no choice. The miasma must be released.
The miasma? But brother...
We have no alternative. It's the will of Vermina. And what about you, Brother Casimir? Are you prepared to serve the will of Vermina? Then it's decided. Brother Casimir, you must activate the barrier and release the miasma. Let nothing stop you. Brother Thorek, we must remain here and guard this skull with our lives if necessary.
Agreed. To the death.
Then let it be done. Farewell, my brothers. Yes, sirrah.
How do I release said miasma? Guess not that way. How do I get up there? Okay.
You'll beg me to kill you before I'm done. I'll show you real fight. You're a fool to fight hard. You're gonna pay! Pray to Stendarr while you can. Huh.
Am I going the right way? I have no idea what
Here
to do.
we go! I fought worse than you. This is your last mistake! You can't beat me!
Worked. Mara be praised. You vanished after drinking the torpor and materialized on the other side. I've never seen anything quite like it. How I envy you. I can only... Sadly, I am resigned to just reading of its wonders through my research of the skull. Indeed. My reverence for Vermina, the inner sanctum, lies ahead. We must reach the skull and put an end to Dawnstar's troubles. Lead on, my friend. Come, we must get to the skull and destroy it. Force! No! Wait! Dawnstar! At your best! I hope you're not expecting a thank you. Wait. Baron, Thoric, you're alive. No thanks to you, Casimir. I no longer use that name. I'm Miranda, priest of Mara. You're a traitor. You left us to die and then ran before the miasma took you. No, I was scared. I wasn't ready to sleep. Enough of your lies. I can't allow you to destroy the skull, priest of Mara. Then you leave me no choice. They never should stop us.
You'll pay for that? Termina. Forgive you.
Like a Dunmer.
Could you, Arendelle?
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so? Yes, you're right. If they needed to die so that Dawnstar could live, then it was worth the price. It's time. The skull must be destroyed. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier.
Yes. An incantation, of course.
I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you.
What?
When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arendelle will turn on you. Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Complete your ritual, Erander. I'm not listening to this evil witch who I don't even know. I know Erander would not turn on me.
Yes, my son. What is it I can help with?
Come. Sorry. We must get to the skull and destroy it.
Forgive me if I don't appear relieved. This temple has taken its toll on me. In time, I believe I will. I'd constructed a meager shrine to Mara in the antechamber where we entered. My intention was to spend the rest of my years here, burying the past and praying for forgiveness. But instead, I wish to offer my services to you. If you ever wish to journey with me, I'll be here. There's no need to thank me. What you did was for the people of Dawnstar. If anyone should be thanked, it should be you. Azura's wisdom to you, friend. Yes, sirrah?
I kinda wanna see what would happen if we killed him.
I knew Varen and Thoric. They were my friends. Is this punishment for my past? Is it Mara's will to torment me so? It's time. If you'll stand back, I'll perform the ritual granted to me by Lady Mara. First, an incantation to remove the barrier. I call upon you, Lady Mara. The skull hungers. It yearns for memories and leaves nightmares in its wake. Grant me the power to break through this barrier and to send the skull to the depths of oblivion.
He's deceiving you. When the ritual's complete, the skull will be free, and then Arinder will turn on you.
Arinder.
Quickly, kill him now. Kill him and claim the skull for your own. Vermina commands you.
Take heed, they've awakened.
What's the skull do? Huh. Well, no offense, Erander, but I'm keeping it. Sorry, my boy. R.I.P. Erander. Erander. I didn't want to have to do that, chat. But, I'm so guilty. It's just a video game, Zach. It's just a video game. do we get out of here? Have I been through there? How do I get out of here? Good night.
I'm no one special, just a miner who swings a pickaxe for his drinking money.
Hi there. They're dead. My pa was a sailor. Took me with him on his last trip. After he got sick, they put us off here and left without us. He died a few days later. I've tried to make do since then, but it's been hard.
Dang.
Real hard. I'm running food and don't pay much, but they let me sit by the fire in the inn most nights. I'm late. Gotta run.
Betel thinks I drink on the job. Well, what does it matter if I do?
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak.
The nightmares in Dawnstar have lifted, and I hear you helped that happen. You have my thanks. Oh, the Stormcloaks are dead. Dawnstar has a history of being the site of battles that have crippled the fate of the Empire. The only reason dragons are attacked, as soon as we drive the Empire out of Skyrim, the dragons will
There's
vanish.
no honor in being a Jarl's
my
servant.
words.
No Sovngarde
bother me
waits
again
for
unless
dust
it's
fingers.
important.
My family has served Skald
I'm
Felgate's
Skald's
family
housecarl for Jen, head of his guard in Dawnstar.
I'm here to lend my magic to, if you could call it that. The Jarl can make all the demands in the war. I fought in the Great War. I cut enough young lives short. I'm not gonna do it again. About 30 years ago, the Aldemary Dominion invaded the Empire. It was a surprise attack. Caught everyone off guard. They ended up sacking the Imperial City. I was there, blasting apart young elven men and women with fireballs and lightning bolts. By Akatosh, all the blood, the smell of flesh burned and pulled apart. Huh. I had you figured for a mage. I think you'll appreciate this. Back to another fine day in Dawnstar.
Keep your eyes open. Until next time.
Oh, it's just wonderful being Skald's servant. He's not demanding in the least. Good morning.
Ironbreaker mine is 3 times the worth of that Quicksilver mine. And it's Fathead. That would be Jarl Skald the Elder. He's over in the White Hall, probably talking about Ulfric like he's the second I own Ironbreaker mine. We make twice as much I pay a good wage for any iron ore you dig up. If you're looking for
no
work.
one special.
Just one of the miners.
Just a
Now,
miner who
look-
swings a pickaxe for his drinking money.
The damned nightmares have finally stopped. Don't suppose you know anything about
The mortar and pestle.
The mortar and pestle makes potions, if you can't tell from the name. The mortar and pestle, my husband, it's quite romantic, if you're an alchemist. I found the ring's resting place after he died, but I'm far... Well, aren't you sweet? I'd be happy to give you some... So you're interested in my potions and ingredients? If you find that ring, bring it here. A stamina potion, maybe? Popular with young men.
Duskglow Crevice. Oof, I'm still a long way away.
What's inside?
Treasure, that's what. Get off your scaly rump and let's go.
Hush, Selma. We aren't alone.
Ugh, we should be inside loading up on treasure. Worry Scales here thinks we should wait, though. Don't get any ideas either. We were here first.
goodness. That scared the living daylights out of me. Okay, that's the way I'm supposed to go. Let me check this other door. Oof. Oof. This is gonna be a tough one. I love it. Well, what's through here?
I'm no one special. Just a miner who swings a... Batel thinks I drink on the job.
Frost
Well, what does
took
it
my
matter
husband
if I
years
do,
ago.
huh?
He was a good man. Thank you. Here, let an old alchemist pass on some of her secrets to you. I hope your parents are proud of you. They have a lot of reason to be.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Ah, a letter from the Jarl. Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Oh, yes. Is there a shop here?
I don't like taking orders from a boy, but I could run this ship better than that boy who calls himself
I plan to spend all the days I got left.
Everyone
on
thinks
the
I'm too
water.
young to be a ship's... By inheritance, as my men are fond of saying. I've been trying to find new areas of business. Take the last trade we did. Some fine-cut void salts from the College of Winterhold. Plenty of coin. Sailors are what happened to them. They got drunk, and if you're not afraid of a little exploring, I'll pay good gold to get those salts. Until next time.
I wasn't born in Skyrim, but when I served the Legion, this land became my home.
Looking to hire a boat? All right, then.
Alright, let's call it good there.